private space
Recording is
is.
on.
And this kind of band also opens up a new space in my personal narrative, as well as the collective narrative. And in this space, I would like to think that we can imagine um, new ways to play, and this residency specifically allows us to be present in proximity to narratives that lives in the margins of the society, to listen to these narratives, to acknowledge them, and to help reveal them in a way, so that maybe we can really start like weaving something that is a bit different, a bit more diverse in the way the narrative is told, that is rooted in the people and in their relationships, rather than a top-down narrative that is so-called applicable to everybody else. So that's the kind of intention, and I'm from Northern Cyprus, a problematic region within Cyprus context. Hello.
Interesting. Okay, any
Thank
interesting
you.
thoughts? We will have some time to delve into them. Mm, who else we have here?
Hello, I'm Maria João. I live in Lisbon. I'm a painting student. I'm a student in Faculdade de Belas Artes da Universidade de Lisboa in the first year. And I already made theatre, cinema, and I'm here with a really open mind. And I love to be in community. And for now is that. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Boa tarde.
Olá.
Eh, eu sou Alexander Garcia, sou artista urbano e gestor cultural pues de Bogotá, mas agora moro en Lisboa. En esta ocasión pues quiero participar nuevamente de la residencia porque achei muito interesante os outros espaços onde han estado a fazer a residência, não? Neste caso, gostei muito da comunidade de Sambujar, então a ideia é poder pues continuar a apoiar os processos que vocês fazem e também compartilhar desde a experiência que tenho eh, pues neste processo, não é? Então, pues nada, estoy pronto para ayudar a las pessoas y crear ahí redes de trabajo, hacer un compartir de saberes y poder entre todos hacer un buen trabajo.
So Alex will stay in Zamjal. Actually, yeah, we didn't. You didn't say the neighborhoods where you were going to stay. The people who are before, but yeah, maybe you can just write on the chat the ones that already presented.
Or maybe we haven't opened yet the Excel. Maybe they haven't yet
We
see
can
the
also.
I
one they
need to
were.
have a font actually, and I don't have schedule there. I don't know why.
We will look.
I'll
We
check
will look.
if that happens. Thank you.
Okay. And Alexander was also resident last year at Referia, and now you go to Zamjal. Okay, who's next?
Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
See?
Yeah,
Yes.
so my name is Barbara, and I'm Brazilian and studying painting in Lisbon, and I'm going to stay at Zambujal. And usually I work with portraits and realistic approximation to things. So I like a classic version of art, but combine it with modernity. And I would like to work something in that kind of figuration within the community of Sambujal. And that's it. I'm really anxious to do this, and looking forward to it.
Thank you.
I can go next. I'm Laura. I am doing this. Can you hear me? Just to be sure. I'm doing this residency with Rita. She wasn't able to be here today. We are friends, so we wanted to participate in this open call. So we thought it was the perfect topic. Rita is an audiovisual artist, and I am an illustrator, and I'm studying design for sustainability, focusing in social innovation. So we thought we are interested in working with communities, both of us. So we thought it was a good idea to give it a try. And we are going to be in Quinta do Mocho in July.
I can go if you want. So, hello, I'm Charlotte. I'm a friend of Christina. I just finished to study art with her. We met there. I'm at the beginning costume designer, and I work also in a community center in France since 8 years, where I developed art project and decoration around the city with the citizens and the people. And this project really interests us, I would say. I will let her speak as well. But the theme, the friendship, and to work on suburb really interests me also, because I'm gonna go on my studies around co-creation, and I found really interesting to work around friendship and the meeting of lot of a lot of I would say ethnicity and background and everything, and to be able all together to make emerging something. So it's something really new for me, a residency. I already did some installation in a festival, another art festival, but this time it will be really really new for me and in another country. So I would say I hope it will be as an experience for the people than for me. That's it.
Okay, I can go next. So I'm Christina. I will be doing this residency as a duo with Charlotte. As she said, we met while doing finishing our studies in visual arts, and we both integrated a master's degree. I mainly I have I have a certain age, so I did a lot of things. I started up in chemistry, so in science, applied chemistry, but I was always curious about art and a lot of things in my life. I also worked for more than 10 years as a social worker, mainly with people presenting disabilities, namely autism and other neural developmental disorders. Sorry, I'm quite nervous. My work mainly focus in performance and video art and photography. We are really excited. So sorry, Charlotte, because we are really excited, both of us, to be participating in this residency. It's first for us. Um, I'm really open. We have some concepts that we wrote in the application, um, but I think we are really open to what will happen, because I think that it's important to let life happen. Simply let us flow with the experience, and mm, my focus is also in co-creation and art as a language. So sorry, I get a message saying my microphone is a little bit loud, so sorry. So as I was saying, I think art is a form of language that is only human, that it enables every self to say something about him, its history, its memory, its roots, and also not to say it. And that's mainly my focus, is to materialize, give a visibility, enabling each person to make visible or not what they want to say, and putting what is invisible in a material form. Thank you. We will be in August, from 1st to 15 August, in either Quinta da Fonte or Talud.
Thank you, Christina. I will add something that maybe you will have interest or not. We are working with an autism association, which is Voz Autista, and we are organizing a workshop, but it's in July. Even if it's not during your time, you will all be invited to be there if you want, as they are also working with this kind of populations. This will be in our guidelines, but I'll show you. Um, any event will be shared with everybody, but I think it could be interesting to you since you have that experience.
Thank you. I won't be there in July in Portugal, unfortunately,
Okay.
but I would love to hear more about it, because my master's degree is connected to artists as an intervention in public space and in society. So it's really something that
Okay, good.
that I really care for in my heart and my being.
We will like
Thank you.
your project, and I will share it with everybody after. I think we are
We have a
missing.
list of mentors, Sarah, mentors that you can book. Sarah will explain that afterwards. And if you are interested specific mentoring with this project, we can also arrange it. I believe it would be fine for them. So yeah, who is next?
Hello, I can go next. Do you hear me all? Okay. I'm Oisa. I'm from Germany, but I live in Lisbon, and I lived in Lisbon before, but I just moved back now. I am a student of anthropology, so I'm not really an artist, but more like a researcher. And I applied. Yeah, I applied for the collective because I think it's a really nice collective, as it combines different people and gives different perspectives like you. So it's, I don't know, different artists and researchers can come together and share their perspective, and also can learn different approaches from each other, which I really like. And during my studies of anthropology, I really often, also I like the studies, but I often criticize that all the stuff and knowledge that we produce always stays in this academic context, which is why I myself also joined another collective in Germany, which I am in now, where we also focus on decolonial storytelling, creative expression, and building community and learning also through community. Which is why I found this opportunity to do like a residency with the collective here very interesting. I've never done a residency before, so I'm really open to learn from everyone. And I already thought of some ideas that I would like to create, like in form more of workshops, but also giving people different or coming together to create different ways of expression through that, maybe through art or in workshops. I thought about like memory mapping or something like this, which is more from like what I learned in my studies, but can also be produced in a more artistic way. And since I also worked often with children together, I'm really like interested and looking forward to get to know different perspectives through the eyes of children as well, because I think that is, for me, one of the most important things. And I knew the collective because I went to the last exhibition, Informality as Form of Resistance. And there I also participated in like the walking tour, I would say, with Laurent, where we went to Apalaçao. which I found really interesting and also reminded me of where I come from myself. And I am in Quinta de Fonte. See. And anything else? No, I'm just looking forward also to meet all of you, and I'm very excited and curious. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Thank
Loisa,
you.
I'm also interested in memory mapping, and I'm in Quinta da Fonte.
Ah, nice. Oh, that's so cool.
Great.
I didn't learn how to do it, so
Yeah, I did it already before, but in a complete different context, more like in a scientific context. And like I said, I'm really like, I don't know, it's nice to do like in a more practical way with everyone together and not in this academic, I don't know how to say. So I'm looking forward, really nice.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a reminder. I mean, you all saw the open call, but this is not only for art field, so it's really interesting when we have these experimental approaches and collaborative approaches from any field. So this is most interesting thing. So let's see what happens. So we had Loha. Loha, are you here? I think he's the only person who
Yes,
didn't
yes,
speak yet.
yes. I was waiting for the artist first. Okay. Let me just turn on the camera. Mm, Okay. Hello, hello everybody. My name is Laurent Mendy. Um, so I will be a mediator, if I'm saying it right, in Quinta da Fonte. So it's gonna be my third participation in this project, which is artist residency. Um, so I will be especially helping, supporting, and being ready and available for the artists to help them to put the work in practice, connecting them with the neighborhood, with people. Normally, I used to make the to make a guided tour so they can know a little bit more about the Quinta da Fonte history, and they can at the same time be in contact with the people and with a lot of spaces that we have, like institutional ones and some other spaces. So normally I have two jobs. I work in the morning as a personal trainer and fitness instructor, and during the afternoon I work as a social worker. So I work with kids and youth people in the social inclusion project in Lisbon. So most of the times I have all my agenda like full, but it's not a problem because I just need to talk with the artist during the morning as I'm a fitness instructor, so I can. It's my own agenda that I can change, so I can be able sometimes to be with them, and then during the weekends it's much more. We have much more time to spend, so I can help more. Um, so hope that this memory map that Oisa, Rosa, and definitely Cristina Teixeira and Charlotte will be in Applação so we can make it together. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
And now
you.
maybe Sarah, can you explain, pass the ball
Yes.
to you?
First of all, just wanted to let you know that we are based on what you sent us. We are mapping and anticipating needs that you may have, but you can then make it get to us things that you might need, like getting to know specific demographic. Do you might want to work with kids? So we can then facilitate. Of course, you have the mediators, and in the case of Laurent, it's easy. You can just reach out to him. But in other cases, might be helpful if we do the connection with anybody that is responsible. So any requests you have, make them arrive to us. We will also be adding you to WhatsApp groups after this meeting on the different spaces. So the groups will be by location. We'll be adding you there. Okay, so this was just a small comment regarding that. I will now share the screen with you to go a bit over the guidelines. I will not go into all the details. You can then read it, but some things that we wanted to call your attention. Okay. So first of all, the calendar and contacts that you can access here will then you are seeing my screen, right?
Yes.
You can see the Excel right now, correct?
No.
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 Then I'll have to change the tab. Let me just a second. Okay. Once you click on that link, you will be accessing this file. Okay, we have allocated you to each of the neighborhoods, Talut, Quinta da Fonte, Quinta do Mocho, Zambjal.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't have like a calendar for myself. I have Rosa Batista, then no line. I know
It
it's
is.
August.
It is. It is
Okay.
in August. I went. I had the same problem
Sorry,
when I
sorry.
was
Yeah.
doing it. I always thought you didn't have it because it was to the right. No, it happened to me as well. So mostly we tried to follow the request of space that you had. In some particular cases, we thought it was better a different neighborhood, so you might see a discrepancy there. If you absolutely don't agree with it, just let us know when we try to see. But we have also included your times. Let us know if there's anything that you want corrected. I've already changed here the name of OISA and just check it and let us know if there's any issue. There's a second tab here where we'll have activities that we have. So for example, we have our kickoff today. We are also organizing an event in the beginning of July to Talut, but we are still working on it. Okay, so once we have more information, we'll let you know. And you can suggest events and add them here, and we will review it with everybody. Okay. So any workshops you want to do, you can add them here with your suggestions. You have also here a tab for contacts by neighborhood with your emails, Instagram, and phones, so we can all contact each other. Okay. Any questions so far?
Sarah,
Yeah.
Sarah, can I jump in?
Yeah, of course.
So I was also thinking if you want to suggest, for example, a common event where the topic is memory mapping, for example, and because you are not all at the same time, so maybe we can help with finding a date, and then also to invite everybody, or to, I don't know, to help manage this. Uh, Maybe to find little events, topics for little events during the 2 months that can be for everyone, for all the residents and the whole collective, like thinking topics, let's say.
Yeah, thank you, Lily. That is what I wanted to say, but you said it much better. That is exactly the idea. Um, Then on meetings, as I think Alicia already told, but we will have meetings every 2 weeks. Okay, so the residency will start on July 1. We will organize with you to have somebody there to receive you, either Clara, Alicia, me, Lily, who can receive you, and we'll show you the space and how it's going to work and some contacts there. We will do this after we start arranging all the groups. Then we have the meetings that will be virtual, so online, so everybody can join even if their residency hasn't started yet. We think it's good because then we can see events organized, see if somebody wants to come to something else, and we can use those meetings for that or for any questions that you may have. The link it's the same as today, but it's here.
Just a little note on that, sorry to interrupt.
Mhm.
If there is any theme you would like to hear on the meetings, because we have these theme sessions, Let us know if there is some topic you would like to hear about. Maybe we can facilitate a session with a specific theme. Yeah, that's usually what we did before also last year, that if there is some difficulty or some question you have, then we bring it to the group meetings and have a discussion.
Thank you, Ligia. We also have option for mentoring. You have information here, some materials that we can provide. In terms of documentation, we'll be taking photos to document the residencies, but we also ask you to do it because we won't be there all the time, and we provide a folder so you can include your own registers. Okay, any documentation you want to add, it doesn't need to be only photos. We also have a podcast, and we can organize an episode with any of you that you want. There's an
I
agreement.
have a quick question.
Yeah, of course.
Can we also bring outside people to document, like videographers or photographers?
Yeah, I think there's no problem.
Yeah, you can. You can. We there is always the permissions for documentation. We can also discuss that. Depends on the project you are doing. For each person should just verify if it's the appropriate permissions. But if you have any question, let us know. But it's the same if you bring someone from outside or if you take the photos. It's same thing.
You have the agreement that you need to sign here as well. Some questions that you can read the folder. And if anything is urgent and needs attending, you have my contact in Ligia that you can call at any time, and of course some help information here.
So
Yeah.
just something. Where do I send the agreement? To the
To
email of whom?
To my Zono email, or you can then give it to us in the beginning. It's so both things are okay.
Thank you.
No problem. We have also here some information regarding the neighborhoods. Some information you can read exactly where you will be located. These we are still waiting for final confirmation on some of the spaces, but it's probably gonna be the ones we have indicated here. Because we are not with a lot of time, I won't go into detail, but depending on the space, you will have either a space in an association or with the municipality. And different spaces will have different rules. Once you arrive, we will explain everything. In the specific case of Quinta da Fonte, there are two spaces. You will have, besides this one, which is the municipality space, we also have a room in IMRT, which will not be always available, but we can ask to use it. This will be good for the ones that want to work with kids, as they will be there. It can be used just for you to work or to book an activity. But we also can do the other way around. The activity can be booked in the Pulação and not in this room. So just giving you this example because it's the one that has two spaces. But in any case, to organize the activities or going to space which is not your working space, try to always, at least the first time, coordinate with us. And after that, you already know how it works and you can then be more autonomous. You also have contacts for all the spaces. You have, for example, Laurent here, or Roland, which is the main contact for the association. You also have the Escolhas program that Ligia mentioned regarding the kids and some contacts. And the contacts from Maizuno, that will be the people that you have there on the front line. So, for example, here, Clara will be the first line that you can reach out if you are in Quinta da Fonte, and Natalia in second place. And if you have something urgent, me or Ligia always an option. Okay, so this is the same for all the neighborhoods. It's in the same order, some information, the space, and contacts. And in the end of the file, you have some additional information if you want to see. Sorry that we are actually close to the end, but we still want to give you some time to questions, and if you need, we can stay a bit more. Let us know if you have any doubts, anything that you. Yes, go on.
I have one question regarding to taking photos. If, like, for example, we're working in the space where there are also, also, I don't remember the name, AMRT, the space where we could do projects also with children. Do we contact them through you or through the organization themselves? And how is it like regulated with like taking pictures? Because also is also legally-wise, like taking pictures of or with children, how is that legally wise?
Yeah. We have sorry, I'm going to jump on that. So also we had a workshop with a lawyer last summer, and we have it recorded. So we will try to put the link so you can also see it. It's regarding image rights. But regarding children activities, you have to speak with the local association. So you speak program. So you have
We
to
lost
check.
you for a second.
You are there. How can you photograph, and if you do the activities in the context of these children?
Sorry, but
You
it's
are
always.
breaking a lot, Ligia, but I'll try to explain. So first, before we do any activity with the kids, we will coordinate with the association. So we can first talk with us, and we can anticipate that to the association, and then you can talk with them directly to see how
Yeah.
to do it.
Can you
But
hear me now?
yes, now we can.
Okay, yeah, no. So each association working with children has a special agreement already regarding image rights. So it's good to talk with them, and then see what you can do already regarding the photography.
Thank you.
Yeah, I will just add something more, which is like normally these project like Escolas para a Vida, which is from IMRT, they already have the kids. Normally, they used to fill one RGPD. So regarding also the image rights, it's already set up. So you just need to coordinate, but normally it's already set up with them. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have more questions?
It's just to go on a little bit on these things, because we thought maybe I mean, we are not sure about which kind of recording we're gonna do, if it's gonna be video or sound in the public space. So in the same, I'm not, I don't know the law about what we can do or not, or even in terms of intervention in the public space. So it would be interesting to have more information about that.
Okay. We will put the video link so you can see the workshop we did last year. I think it will be a bit clarifying.
Thank you.
We will put on the guidelines document. So these guidelines, it's a working document. So every time there is a question, we update it there. So it's visible for everyone.
If there aren't more questions, I think we can finish up for today. And you can always reach out if they if you have then anything you want to ask.
Just before leaving, maybe remember the first weekend of July that we are cooking up something to get together and to talk and think and play. So if you can and if you want to meet us and each other, reserve 1 or 2 days on that weekend to come and be with each other also in real life. Would be really nice.
Thank you.
To meet you.
So,
Okay. Thank
I
you.
think that we can say
Take care.
have a lovely
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.